All right, everyone. So, welcome to our final section of this podcast, which is what we've been playing. Patrick, what's been in the old PS4 system lately?
The PS4 system has collected dust lately in the last couple of weeks. I've just been playing Nier. I've been trying to finish off Nier now. I'm in Route C. And I'm still enjoying the music.
That's still, yeah, one of the greatest soundtracks of the generation.
I occasionally look at 2B's booty.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I'm enjoying the music, the combat, and I just want to finish that off before I get started on something else. But other than that, yeah, I rated it on Game of the Year, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, no, you definitely did. Because Nier came out in third. Oh my God, how am I going to forget this?
I don't know. I think it was third.
Third overall, so.
Yeah,
You know.
Divinity, did Alan fight for Divinity?
Oh, sorry, it came out fourth. Divinity came
Yeah,
third. Sorry,
oh, okay, yeah,
Alan
yeah.
fought for Divinity.
He fought
fought
for
hard.
nothing else, actually.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah, but otherwise, Nier, I want to finish that off, and then I can get back onto my gaming schedule
Oh, yeah.
a little bit later on.
Cool.
What
So
have you been playing?
for me, I talked about it on the Game of the Year podcast. Definitely, guys, please check that out. I have been playing Assassin's Creed Origins in addition to Persona 5, but I won't go into Persona 5 because I've spent so much.
We
spent-
don't
we've
want to
dedicated
hear.
hours
To
to Persona 5. It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
But I have been playing Assassin's Creed Origins, Ancient Egypt. All I can say is that Ubisoft did a really good job, like I was saying earlier, in terms of like Witcherizing Assassin's Creed. So you're getting like a metric crap ton of quests.
Do people get stuck in walls?
People get, I mean, it's still very buggy. I don't want to get too bogged down in that, but I did see a guy on a horse going around and around, trapped between a wall and a fence, and he was just completely...
Maybe he was lost.
Potentially, or the horse was trying to find its own tail. Anyway, whatever. It's a buggy game, but it is a genuinely massive game. Like, I remember showing you the map a couple of days ago, and you
Huge.
saw for yourself like the amount of, like, there's about 8 to 10 different regions that are absolutely gigantic.
That's Skyrim paralysis.
Almost, yeah. So I've really been enjoying it. What I love about it, especially, it keeps the spirit of Assassin's Creed in terms of your assassinations. So every time you're coming up to one of the main assassination targets, it's still completely open-ended in terms of like play how you like, approach the situation with the mechanics that we've designed, and you figure out how to get to this target of yours. And the game does a good job of teaching you to build towards that with the fort system, kind of like how outposts are in Far Cry. So you have similar situation here where you have a fort. Many, not hundreds, but tens of guards. You have to loot a treasure and you have to kill specific captains.
Didn't it get a little bit monotonous when it comes to like different assassinations?
So far for me it hasn't, because I've been the unlock tree is unreal. Like, it is so big. So I'm always unlocking new
So they're different
abilities.
skills.
Yeah, so every time I'm approaching a new fort, within a couple of hours I've learned something new. Even though I'm like 20 hours in, I've unlocked a new ability that makes me approach the entire situation completely differently. Because there's just so many, like, between your sleeping dart, your arrows, your hidden blade, the things you can do with your eagles, Senua, putting booby traps around the place, putting booby traps on bodies that you've killed. Like, there are just so many different ways that you can approach assassinations, and that's one thing I really appreciate about the game, is it really gives player choice and freedom, which is a big thing that Ubisoft have been driving towards over the last couple of years. It's a very systems-driven game, which I absolutely love.
And the combat evolved a little bit more.
Oh yeah, the combat, a quick word about the combat, is completely revamped. No more like what's the word I'm looking for? Repelling an
Counter.
attack, auto counter, yeah, and then getting an instant kill. Like, you actually have health bars. You're taking, you have to study an enemy's attack movements.
Didn't they offer? Can't you switch between controls in Origins?
I haven't bothered to check, so I have no idea.
Oh,
if
okay,
I'm
no, because I
honest.
read something about you're able to switch between the old school controls or use the new.
Yeah, so R1 is your light attack, R2 is your heavy attack, so it kind of works like Souls games, which is completely different from the
So
previous.
it's not
way.
just counter and do
No.
a backflip
No.
and slice everybody's necks
No,
off.
and there's, I should say, there's leveling. It's a proper RPG as well. So like you're actually leveling up your main character of Bayek. You're taking on enemies that could be at a higher level than you, and of course, if an enemy is like 2+ levels higher than you, then you're gonna get absolutely
Is
battered.
is he as interesting as Ezio? Because
He is, yeah. He is. He is.
Because
I
Ezio's
really
the
like
last
Bayek.
Assassin's Creed character who I think I
You
like.
really liked, yeah. I really like Bayek because he's so African. Like he's even like the voice actor they got like captures like the kind of like Northern African like aspects of like dialogue really
okay.
well. And on top of that, he has a really cool conversation. Relationship with children because of his son who gets killed at the start of the game. Spoilers, sorry, it's very small, but like that's what drives him. So he has a really cool like relationship with little children, like heartwarming. And on top of that, his wife. Like the dynamic between him and his wife as they're trying to seek revenge for what was done to their family and their son is really cool. Like they are totally in love with each other. They're totally like killers together.
Yeah.
They're totally like together. Like it is such a really cool, refreshing relationship. So I love Bayek as a character. I think he's one of the best Assassin's Creed characters we've got, if I'm honest.
Which is
actually, I think he's
which is
top
an
3.
upgrade from Desmond.
He's top 3. He's top 3. No, I like Desmond. Desmond though is in the future, and you know,
but
I'm talking about the
Desmond-
assassins.
Yeah, the
yeah.
assassins
Like
themselves.
Ezio, Conway, Edward. Sorry, Kenway.
Kenway.
Kenway was awesome. Bayek is awesome too. So yeah, I've really been enjoying playing that. Guys, if you get a chance, definitely check it out. Assassin's Creed is on everything. You can play it on your toaster. But I think that's pretty much it, isn't it, Patrick? I think we
that's about it.
wrap up there. Once again, guys, just thank you so much for tuning in to episode 14 of the IncntrolGaming podcast. Just once again, shout out to Michael, always doing the hard work behind the camera. Shout out to Alan, always doing the hard work with editing videos. He's passed out in
We
the next
just
room
talk.
right now.
We just talk.
We just talk. We just blabber, and these guys do all the hard work. So, you know, it's all thanks to them that this always all comes together. If you need to follow me, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm Ole_Gunner. Patrick?
Pato_Kafu.
Give us a follow there. IncntrolGaming ZM is the handle for our Twitter account if you want to send us questions there that we can, you know, hopefully respond to in the next episode. But yeah, I think that's pretty much
That's about it.
Gonna wrap it up. Another episode in the books. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in, and we'll definitely catch you on the next one.
Deep in the teens.
God, what the fuck was that? Deep in the what?
In the teens.